What's going on, YouTube land? This is Super Fantastic Friends here with a toy review of the Figuarts Iron Man Mark 45. I just got this not too long ago and I decided to review it on my YouTube channel that I haven't been on since, well, let's just say it's been a while. But I'm here back with a review of the Iron Man Mark 45. Let's get into this. And today we have the Mark 45. And I have to say, this is one of my favorite Iron Man suits by far in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Just look at that paint. Doesn't this thing look gorgeous, guys? Like, just look at it. I'll admit, it has some gripes about it, but in most parts, like I said, I love it. So let's take a look on the painting. If I can just get the light up on here. Just look at that thing shine. Isn't that beautiful? Let's start with the face here. If the camera could just zoom. It's taking a little bit, but you guys can probably see. There we go. So this is the Iron Man base. I have to admit, I like how the original face looked. They're trying to do the new and improved stuff, like in the Marvel Avengers Endgame and stuff. But I miss the old style of the Mark. Oh, not the Mark. The old Iron Man suits. I'll admit though, this one is not bad at all. Like I said, just look how detailed it is, especially on the neck. And don't worry, we get to the articulation later. They put so much detail into this guy. All the nice silver paint, looks like a gunmetal paint. And just look at this pose right here. Look at that, it's pretty cool. And now going down to the chest here. We got the small behind arc reactor that is not the exact same size as the movie, but it's okay. But once that we put the arms up, you'll be able to see it the whole way through. I like how these little air holes are here to show like cooler detail from the movie. And like I said, look at all that paint right there. I'm telling you guys, it looks gorgeous. It looks really good. And like I said again, there's those holes again to make it a little cooler. I'll admit, SH Figuarts has the best paints, like, that I honestly think for their figures. But there are some times where their articulation is like really not there, if you know what I'm saying. Because sometimes there are some gripes about it where you can get some scratches on here and there. Like, look, there's a little scuff right there that I just found out. I'm a little upset now about that. Stop looking at the iron booty and start looking at the abs. And I like how at the bottom of the chest piece you see a little silver color there. To give it some more detail when you're doing its like fight poses. And I'll admit, on here, once you close that up, it looks gorgeous. Just look at that. And then you got the crotch plate that no one really wants to see. But here you got, whew, you got the biggest freaking legs I've ever seen right here. Like, for example, just look at all that. So much paint. I'm telling you guys, this is not for kids, so don't even think about giving these to your kids. Just look at that. I like how they added like little thrusters here. I think that's what they are. And one of the gripes I have about this figure is honestly probably this pad thing here. It limits the toe articulation a lot, and I usually like my toe articulation, especially on my Spider-Man figures, so a little upset about that. And look, even these things again, it goes all the way up right here. Just look at that. And like, for more sculpting wise, oh, that's a foot. I'll admit, people don't like how big this thing is on here, like the heel. I said the heel for some reason. I mean the kneecap. I don't know why I said heel. But I'll admit it is pretty big, but I don't really mind about it. I just think it's okay. I love the sculpting on it as well. Looks, oh, camera. It looks, like I said, really good. And now let's get this guy back into his original pose that we had him in. show off the accessories first. If I could get this guy to stand up. There we go. Alright, the accessories he comes with, especially that all Iron Man toys really need, is this repulsor blasts that usually come from his hands. I love how they put the white into the orange like that. And yeah, like I said though, these things are pretty cool. And I'll show you how to put them on once we get to the hands first. So those are the hand repulsor blasts for the hands. But you can also switch them out with these bigger ones. I'm pretty sure are actually to shoot at people or just make them go faster, but these are really cool, but I like the smaller ones better. These are like cool for like reflecting on some metal people, like if he's shooting at someone, or you could do it from his like little chest area and goes pew, you know? Like he'd be like, oh, that feels good, you know what I mean? Like, my family would get that joke, sorry. But yeah, this looks really, really cool, in my opinion. Now let's get to the legs, or the feet, basically. These are like really, really, really cool. And there's the peg, and the pegs just go under its feet. You don't have to put anything else in it. You can just port that sucker in there. We'll do it now just to get it over with. And then bam. Let me just get the other one real quick, and we'll put that on the other foot. There you go. You have him flying. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, in my opinion, they look really, really cool. And now, time to move to the hands of the part of the review. He comes with a lot of hands. Sorry, I'm just getting them out of the box. I leave them in the boxes sometimes. Alright, so for our first set of hands, for the repulsor blast, we got these peg hold hands. I'll show one off so you can see it better. I love the paint, like I said. It's just the paint on this figure is just amazing. But yeah, you got a little port here to put the small blasts on. They usually are my favorite. Like I said, pew pew, or he could fly with. They're really cool. And for the other hand, we'll just put the bigger one on. Look at that. You can tell he's gonna mess someone up. I was about to say something else, but yeah, that's really cool. I like how the lighting looks on here too. Like you can see the orange fading in there. Looks like he's really about to blast someone. Sorry guys, this is just my first review. Not really nervous, and just this is all really getting made up as I go. And these are the regular relaxed hands for the left, and this is for the right. I wish they came with like him flying, but without the peg holes in these, because these are the only ones that he comes with. So you don't just get them without them; you just get these. If you want, I see some people cut them off and put them as like stop motions and stuff, but in my opinion, I don't want to damage it or do anything harmful to it, especially cut these off. It would be cool, but I'm not going to do that. And then you got these. These are to slap someone in the face hands. No, I'm just joking. These are one of those fight poses hands that he uses in the first movie where he's like you can see it coming off, like, you know what I mean? If you watch the Iron Man movies. And they're pretty cool in my opinion. And like I said, the paint is really cool on these guys. And we'll switch out the hands right now. We're gonna start with the first set of hands I showed you is the repulsor blast ones. So look, yeah, see, you could just get him to shoot at somebody like this. He looks like using like all of his power, and he goes up, pew! You know what I'm saying? And man, I keep saying that, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. So that's that set of hand. And I'll just show you what it looks like with the smaller one. And then there you go. Like I said, this one's probably for flight poses, I think. I'm not so sure. In my opinion, I use them for flight poses. Yep. Pew pew. Pretty cool. Okay, we'll switch it out to the relaxed hands. Sorry, my mess. Got a little messy area. But these are the relaxed hands on them. He said, bro, dab me up. Dab me up, Jit. Dab me up. And like, I like how, I'm glad these are not like one of those flimsy opening ones. I like how it's just stuck on there and glued on there. I don't, because I have other Iron Mans that do that, and I don't really like that. So I kind of like to prefer this better. So we got those set of hands. And then we got these slapping hands. They're not slapping hands, but you could make them do a dab pose. Now I think about it. Let's try that. I'm gonna make them do a dab pose real quick. I guess this is 2021 here, but we could. Dabbing is still cool, right? I think so. So you just get them dabbing, like so. Like, look at that. I'm telling you, this Iron Man's dope. This thing is cool. But let's move on to the package of the review. So this is its box that it comes with, and this is all the plastic stuff inside. And mine's a little crumbled up from moving it so much. But yeah, this is the Iron Man one. Gotta put it up a little bit. There you go. And yep, look, Age of Ultron, Bandai Nations or Tamashii Nations figures. And then we got some cool poses. Like I said, oops, I pushed something. Like they use it for like repulsor blast and stuff, but I prefer the other ones. And look at that, look at that. You have to admit though, that's pretty cool. It's movable and everything. All right, that's enough of that. Now time for the articulation on this guy. So as you see, he has double jointed elbows. He has ball joints at the wrist. And I like how they made this shoulder pad thing so it won't get in the way, especially for scratching. It would be open if you do it straight, but if you do it like this, it's perfectly like slim on it, but it looks like he has a big huge muscles on him. But you got that. For the head part, he could look up, he could look down, he could tilt side to side, next to that little neck joint right there. But you want to be careful to not mess up the paint on the neck. Like this guy got paint everywhere. The only gripe I have to say, there's a big huge hole in his chest, if you can see it. Like you can literally see inside of his chest. And once you put it down, like his head could go all the way down here. But if you mess up, his literally his chin goes into his chest. That's another gripe of mine. But for his chest part, he could go up this far, he could go down that far, you can tilt side to side, and you can make a turn. There is a joint here, but I really don't want to scratch it, but I'll try. So you can just push it back a little bit. Please don't scratch on me, please don't scratch on me, please don't scratch on me. Yeah, I'm not gonna try it. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna try it. It is just too scary for SJ's Figuarts to scratch. If I scratch one bit of it, I'm gonna be upset, like you saw in the beginning when I said I was upset about a little scratch that I found on mine. But yeah, he could crunch like that. But on his leg, SJ's Figuarts loves doing these weird leg things, and honestly, I don't really like so much about him. But he can move up. He can move this far back. He can tilt side to side up here. Double jointed knee. And he has toe pivot, but with these little pads on his feet, you're gonna have to bend them down forward and open them and then do that. But mine's very tight, so it's kind of hard to do it. and the other one I'll show you real quick. But he could tilt back and forth, and he could turn. And yeah, look here, I'll show you on this version of his foot. See? And that's his toe pivot right there. Who doesn't love some toe pivot, you know what I'm saying? But yep, those are his toe pivots. And yep, there we go. This is the, like I said, this is one of my favorite Iron Man reviews, and I don't even know what I'm saying, guys, I'm sorry. I will have to say though, it's been a long time since I've been on the YouTube, but now I'm back doing reviews and maybe even stop motion. I have the equipment for it, I just need to learn how to edit it and all that stuff. But there you go, this is the Mark 45 armor review. I hope you guys like it. Please like and comment and subscribe and share this with your friends to show how dumb I am in this video. But okay, well, you know the rules. Please subscribe. The link will be in the description below, and I have to say, peace out.